Welcome back everyone, it's Baz again with another video from World of Warships Legends. Today we are in the Japanese Tier 5 tech tree destroyer, the Fubuki. This is another one of my videos from my archive. This match was from, I believe, my second month playing. And the map we're on this time is the Atlantic. So there's no shipping forecast in this video, one of the things I didn't really care about when I first started playing the game. I just went out there and just started shooting at whoever. And at the beginning of the video, I believe you saw I was using a level 7 Tanaka as a commander, with only 2 upgrades to the ship. And if you look closely, I'm not using a camouflage in this video. I'm going full on in my birthday suit. It's pretty funny to look back on how I did things willy-nilly. Nowadays, you would never catch me going into battle without a camo. So let's see how this young camo-less Baz does. We get a center spawn on this map, and we just kind of steam full speed ahead here, not knowing really where to go. This might have even been my first match on this map. Now we saw an enemy Pensacola, a Dallas, a Queen Elizabeth. So let's use the widespread torps over there to cover off all of our angles, I guess. I don't know, I wouldn't have probably used those in that case. We send our last volley of torps in a narrow spread right between those two islands there. Those widespread torps definitely give away how we're still new at the game. And we thought that Pensacola might take a turn and head towards us, so we did start to make our way out of this center area, but then we noticed he just kept sailing in a straight line, and so we have repositioned ourselves and started to move back into our little area here and pretty much just pitch a tent here in the middle. Can I say that? Maybe poor choice of words. I'm going to say make camp. I'm going to make camp right in the middle of the map. Yeah, that sounds a lot better, right? This is literally like shooting fish in a barrel. Look at them all just sitting there waiting for me to torp them. But we are getting torp hits left and right here. Out of all those torpedoes, we have 4 hits so far, and somehow we've caused flooding on one of the ships. We're only a few minutes into the game and we're already up over 60,000 in damage. Now, after launching our second volley of torpedoes, we've just parked ourselves here right dead center in the middle of the entire map. And we get our first kill of the game. And we're already up over 100,000 in damage. Cheeky little maneuver there where we pop our smoke and take a few shots at the Pensacola to finish it off right before losing our detectability. Although the guns in the Fubuki are of a pretty low caliber and they don't have a very good reload time, the HE is quite good. as it is with most Japanese ships. Now we continue to make camp here in the middle of the map. As long as no one comes and charges at us, there's no real reason not to. And since we're still in our smoke, we start taking some shots here at that CNOP while our torps go in on him. And we get another couple of hits on him, netting us the high caliber medal. Less than 5 minutes into the game and we already have our high caliber medal and we're up over 130,000 in damage. You can have some really high damage games in the Fubuki if you're left unchecked. And in this game there didn't appear to be very many cruisers in our area to keep an eye on us. Now the CNOP finally got tired of our shenanigans and started to charge towards us, forcing us to vacate our position. We enjoyed our time camping in the middle there, so we take a few shots at him just to let him know we're not happy with him. He fires AP at us, which incapacitates our engines, but doesn't really do much damage. And now we're just kind of waiting for our torpedoes to reload and trying to figure out what our next move should be. Trying to get a beat on that New York, perhaps? Or to put out some more torpedoes on the CNOP. That New York must be in a division and must have been up-tiered. And now we've noticed that someone is in our base and we need to turn around and go deal with that. I don't know how that destroyer would have snuck by everyone, but he did somehow. Every now and then you get games where a destroyer would just go straight for the base. Sometimes unintentionally, sometimes because there's just no one around to stop them. There I am having all kinds of fun with the commander wheel, trying to get it to lock onto our base. Something that still doesn't work to this day. I'm really surprised they haven't addressed it yet. I really think that this is something that should be on their priority list. But hey, I know they have lots on their plate, so hopefully they get to it sometime this year. So here we are, just making our way towards the base. We're not really sure where the enemy destroyer is. He's the last man standing, so we're hoping that we can just get this over with. You know, I'm not really excited for carriers to be coming into the game. It's I could talk about it for quite a while, but in this case, they might be a good thing when there's one last destroyer that the whole team is searching for. if you look at the map, our team is extremely spread out. But we do know that he is in our base, thank goodness, so we can at least pinpoint where he is. So because our team is extremely spread out, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go around the back of the base and search there, because that's where I would be if I were him. And at the same time, that also gives our team a chance to catch up to us. Once they are caught up with us, and we do get sight of this destroyer, we can get rid of him as quickly as possible so that he doesn't have a chance to escape. We did see that our teammates have a couple of planes in the air, so hopefully once they get closer, he'll be spotted pretty quickly here. But I keep thinking that he's in the southern part of the base there, so I'm just going around here to hopefully head him off at the pass. And I'm just really surprised that I haven't seen him yet. But then we do finally see signs of life. He gives himself away by popping a smoke cloud there. So we sent some torpedoes in to try and scare him a bit. He sent some torps in on one of our boats. No, he is pretty close to fully capturing our base here, so it's a good thing that I made it back in time when I did. Now we just want to get this game over with as quickly as possible, so we're going straight to the smoke cloud. And there he is. And he's at full health still, so we get a few shots on him there, and we just continue to shoot at him as he retreats there. Launch a few torps to try and cast a bit of a net on him there so he can't go more to the south. And after getting a few shots of our own on him there, we get the Confederate medal. Nice feather in the cap to a fantastic game in the Fubuki. We end the game with 153,000 in damage and 2 kills. We had 9 torp hits. And we get ourselves the Confederate medal as well as high caliber medal. And we're at the top of the leaderboard there with 3,164 XP. That's excellent for not having camouflage on our boat, wouldn't you say? And that about wraps up our Fubuki game from the archive. Well, if you did like that video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date with my other videos. And as always, stay healthy and do what makes you happy.